Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Lucy. Welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a great day today. And today we're gonna test out the new MAC collection with designer Harris Reed. By the way, do you have those days when you are using the same skincare, the same makeup products, the same techniques, but your skin is not having it and it's looking cakey, your pores are visible from the moon? And I'm having this kind of day today, but please move past this. I don't know what's happening. I think my skin today woke up as like, no bitch, I'm not dealing with this shit. Sit, read a book, and don't pretend on the camera that you look halfway decent. But despite those issues, I hope at least we can get a nice eye look today. And as I said, we're gonna test out the Harris Reed collection with MAC. And I know that in a lot of people's opinion, MAC is slowly dying. And I feel like they are trying to do something different, but still they are playing very safe. I gave them a chance so many times before because I appreciate what MAC did for the industry, but this is my official statement. If this collection is gonna suck, this is my last MAC purchase and my last MAC video. So let's run quickly through the collection. We have 3-pan lipstick palette, cream blush plus highlight, eye pencil in this brownie gold shade, and eyeshadow palette. So out of those products, I was only interested in the palette, but I think it should give us a good understanding of the collection. I know Harris Reed said that the whole vibe for this collection is fluidity, like gender neutral fashion, etc. But for me, the packaging is giving me like a gypsy tarot vibe. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that's what I'm feeling. So the palette is the classic MAC 9-pan eyeshadow palette. Well, the only thing new is that we have the full solid print on the lid. Usually we have the clear lid here with sometimes a little bit of print and sometimes nothing. Oh, by the way, let me show you the biggest MAC disappointment. So this is MAC X Harrods palette, and if you're not from UK, Harrods is one of the biggest and oldest UK department stores, and they like to do collaborations with the brands they are stocking. So here on the Unicard you have the Harrods building and some bokeh light / eyeshadows that will give you a quite an understanding what kind of shades you're gonna get inside. And then you open the palette and it's nothing, like it's so plain. Don't get me wrong, the shades are beautiful. This is a very nice neutral palette, but where's the vibe? Where's Harrods? Like, at least you could print a gold outline of the building. I don't see Harrods here at all. And I think the pop of green and gold, the iconic shades for Harrods, would be nice as well. But getting back to Harris Reed collection, well, as I said, it's a classic 9-pan MAC eyeshadow. I wish we had a mirror here since we are getting a solid lid, but we don't. And honestly, everything looks quite cheap. Like, this is almost a Claire's makeup. But I hope the shadows will perform nicely. We have only 2 mattes. Who needs so many shimmers? I like those 2 shades. We have this lovely shade in the middle, so there is something that we can play around. But when I'm looking at this, I don't know if I'm getting the fluidity vibe at all. So let me just swatch a few shades. I'm gonna go for matte, this shade in the middle, and maybe this on the bottom. So the whole middle row. And this is the matte. That is nice bricky shade but patchy the house. Now we have the middle shade that is gorgeous. I am a sucker for pinky peachy tones. And now we have this, ooh, okay, this metallic is stunning as well. But MAC, I expected more from your mattes. I'm gonna start with this bricky shade and I hope it's gonna do better than on swatches. Oh, see, I thought we have a mirror here. And I'm just gonna apply this all over my crease. It's not crazy pigmented, but as a transitional shade, I think it's gonna do its job. And if you want to intensify the shade, you can dig back into the pan. As you can see, you're gonna have this more intense shade, but it's a little bit too much work for my liking. So now I'm gonna dig to the most beautiful shade from this palette, the one in the middle. Ooh. We have a little bit of kickback, but it's not the end of the world. And I'm just gonna, well, I was thinking I'm gonna place this here, but hello? Is this thing on? So with the brush, the shade decided that it's not gonna appear at all, so let's give it a go with a finger. Okay, with a finger is so much better, but still I'm not gagging. It's pretty, but it's average. So on the other eye, I'm gonna go with the wet brush, and maybe we're gonna have better color payoff. Dreams. So I still think the best method for this shade is to apply this with a finger, or you can try to apply this on tacky eyeshadow base, but let's be real, who has time for that? Not me. And now with a smaller brush, I'm digging into this coppery shade. It's better than the previous one, at least it's showing up, but I'm not sure if I'm gagging for the shade. I think it's too, I don't know, it's too something or not enough something. So let's dig for this green shade, and I hope it's gonna work better. Well, the shade is showing up, but it's definitely not as pretty as it is in the pan. And let's try to get rid of the fallout. See this? Love that. And I have another video planned after this to film. The struggle is real. So I want to blend out the lower lash line with this nude matte shade. Okay, I'm actually happy with this shade. It's doing its job. Green decided to disappear, so I'm gonna try to intensify this a little bit. For inner corner, I'm gonna go with the lightest shade from the palette, and it's just like a rest of it. It's mwah. And just to give this palette one more fighting chance, I'm gonna tagline with the darkest shade from the palette. Ooh, the kickback is real. Okay, with the dry brush, I don't think it's showing at all, so let's give it a go with the wet brush. I'm not even gonna bother to pop a lash on because I'm gonna take off this makeup as soon as I'm gonna stop recording. But just to cover all the bases, I'm gonna give it one last go for this palette, and I'm gonna use the what I thought is the prettiest shade from the palette, and I'm gonna try to use this as a highlight. It's too dusty. I gave up. So what are my thoughts about my last in history video with MAC? Well, disappointment. If I had to sum up this in one word, I would say disappointment. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. MAC, if you wanna have a creative director that will bring some life to the brand, well, hire me. Honey, I have ideas. But for now, this collection is a big no from me, and it breaks my heart to say that because I appreciate what the collection stands for. But if the quality of the products will be any indication of where the community is, well, honey, the community would be in trouble. So just to sum up this sad video, support the community, but you can easily forget about MAC Harris Reed collection. And I think that it has. I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next one. Bye!